that explains how Mayura is there, but okay. Just small after all. I'm assuming it's just a big umbrella. Well, now that the mood is starting to change a little bit, I'm going to try and continue eating my pizza. Yeah. I guess she's the little sister that everyone deserves, right? Did know. It's just, yeah, you get those that, obviously, there's others that want you to at least know what they're going on, and then there's others that when they do know about what is happening, then it just seems not to help at all. But again, you know, I'm just seeing it from different perspectives. Like I said, I'm not an expert. Yeah. I never am, basically. Okay. I know this is hard hitting shit, but I couldn't help it. That's the game, though. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that actually it just reminds me of the one time. Me and my brother, we knew someone. More so came from his side, and I will say they were in a relationship, and I was more like I was like the bigger brother to her when she was with him, especially when oh shit, you know, this also again it reminds me of that one time I don't want to actually get into too much. It's very personal, but it was raining as well, and she was standing alone without an umbrella. She was hit hard at some moment. If Liam was listening to this, he'd know what I'm talking about. And yeah. I can't help but think what I was talking about. Maybe Liam may have implemented that in this game too. Maybe a bit of a stretch, of course, but I do remember that particular moment in our lives because it was an experience for the three of us, and one that I have definitely taken a mental note on. Oh shit, this game is fucking... I don't actually get to talk stuff like this normally, especially if Blake and Jackson were around. We just have a laugh and a half, but I'm glad they're not here, because this game is... I wouldn't actually would play this game around with them. This is a very personal experience that I'm going through, even though everything here is fictional, but it hits back to all the stuff that's happened, I would say in our lives, but also more so for on Liam's side as well. Most of it, I'll say some of it I've seen and have experienced alongside with him. So, if you died, how many smiles would we have lost with your cheerful spirit? I don't know how far we've gone into the game. I can't see myself stopping it. I don't know how far left we are, but yeah. What time is it actually? Well, we've got to see what's happening at least. Oh, okay. Now, I think I know exactly who this character is, because Liam has mentioned... has talked about this guy. And I think I do know his name. Yep, there it is. Dr. Cutter, yep. And I know his full name is Nick Cutter. I won't say where the name came from. That's up for you guys to work that out, of course, although I'm sure it's not that hard. But anyway, Cutter, yep. I remember Liam has told me about Nick Cutter here, and this is what he looks like, huh? Wow. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing this guy, and I didn't think I'd actually see him at this part of the story. I thought he'd be sort of later down the track. Obviously, he plays a pretty important role, of course. Okay, well, we don't know if his name in this game is Nick Cutter, but, you know, yeah, just knowing that from Liam, of course, you know. I don't need to explain anymore, of course. It's not important. I've unlocked Cutter. Actually, I think his name is just Cutter in this game, but yeah, I've established where he got the name originally from, and yeah, it's okay. Anyway, well, that was nice, especially hearing what he has just said about the situation. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. like the attention to detail of the different handwriting between the two girls. That was Monica, who wrote Happy Side and Sad Side. Oh, they still apply here. I mean, shit, you think... Hey. Holy shit, what a journey. Now it's back to Liam. A part of me wants me to continue playing this. I don't know. It's kind of getting late as well. I feel like if I stop now, then there's probably not going to be much more to show. I think what I'll do, I don't want to end it as if like it's a separate session, but we'll sort of just keep on the track that we are sort of continuing on it right here. It's just, yeah. It was a lot to take in for first off, since a lot of shit has actually happened within this game. And like I said, I really do want to see how where this is all going. And I guess just like with Sayori, we just need time to sort of process all of it, and we just need to find another way of distraction. So, look, even if we've only got a small part left for the chapter, hey, it's okay. It doesn't really matter if they're not equally about the same for each session. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah, sorry I'm gonna have to end it like this for now, but we will have to. I don't know how much I can actually take. Oh shit, that's right. I've lost the mouse. Actually, is my mouse around? I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna have to resort to using those. Okay. We'll put it into this slot right here. Okay, so I'm sure we're actually past the halfway mark. I mean, I don't know how long each chapter goes for. I know they're pretty big chapters. There's 4 chapters, and yeah, they're quite big. But of course, a lot of dedication and thought has actually gone into making this game, not just for Liam's sake, but for everyone else that's also contributed to this as well. So I'd like to say, at least in the next part, we will finally see the end result of the chapter 1, just depending on how it's all going to turn out. But yeah, I think for the moment I I need some time just away for a moment, because in a way it was just it was an experience that I've had, more so personal, because of it's weird. I could say there are some personal things that can happen in any other game that also hits emotionally hard, but this one's especially because even though it takes place in a fictional world and a story, a little bit of and I have explained it, but a little bit of what's happened in this game also has somewhat happened within, more so on Liam's side, but I've also have experienced a tiny bit of what he's gone through as well. And obviously, this is nothing like a biopic for his life or anything like that. It's not like that at all. It's a whole original story, and it's actually really nice to actually see Monica not be Monica as she was in the original game. So I can see why a lot of people are really giving praise to this mod, of course. So again, you've done something really good, and at this part, you've really got me, I guess, a little bit more invested into it, because I haven't actually been joking like I have in the last couple of sessions. So, oh, shut up! I know. Yes, I've been ignoring some messages because I was too deep into this, man. Shut up. Anyway, I should get going because I need to catch up on what they're actually doing. Okay, so yeah, well, we'll see what turns out later on. Okay, well, I'm glad to see that at least we can end it in a somewhat uplifting note. My God.